Atiku, just for no reason, has been stripped of his high chieftaincy title. You know, the Fulani's influence in Adamawa, just as in Kano, just as in Ilorin. In Ilorin, they will call themselves Emir. In Kano, they call themselves Emir. In Adamawa, they call themselves Emir, but then they have some positions, some titles that they give out to, let's say, maybe prominent Fulani sons in Adamawa. They call them Waziri. Somehow, the current governor of Adamawa, Fintiri, has said he has to withdraw the title that Atiku is not a worthy son of Adamawa. That in fact, that the we might say that the root of Atiku is questionable, because why will, at the wake of the coalition which Atiku is leading, which Atiku is doing everything to grab power from Tinubu, and all of a sudden Fintiri withdrew that power, he withdrew that title, because nobody bears Waziri in this country. The only man who has been a Waziri of Nigeria, of Adamawa, since the time he received it, has been Atiku, and Atiku alone. When I say that Tinubu is doing everything to reawaken everybody, whereby people are now saying that, all those respect, prestige that we are called to these Fulani leaders, after all, they don't deserve it. We can see there are so many conflicts going on, even in the Middle Belt, in some places, as far as I'm concerned today, in Niger State, the Etse of Nupe, the Yoruba part of the Niger State. So many of them are saying that they cannot be, or they can no longer be, a subject of the Fulani, oligarchs. So you can see that Tinubu is not out here to joke. He is not out here to play. He is out here to ensure that he dismantles, he crushes every force, every voice that wants to trample on him. He, as a southern candidate, as a southern president, has vowed that he will not be the first person that will lose power to the north. Right? Maybe Jonathan could have done it. Yes, we can blame Jonathan to an extent, but we might still try to understand, because as at then, the North were supposed to be in power, to be fair. But now we know that the only person to be in power are Southerners, not Tinubu particularly. Not Tinubu particularly. But the people who are supposed to fight for power, Atiku is not supposed to be in the picture at all. And Tinubu did something, he gave him a dirty slap. We have not seen Atiku in the media. He has been quiet because he knows that right now he is being exposed. He is what? Being exposed. Where is he going to hide? What respect will they give to him if he goes back to Adamawa? This same Fintiri that I'm talking about is a true son of the soil, whose roots can be traced to the real locals, to the real aborigines. When you go into the history, when you look at what happened during the Fulani Jihad conquest and all that, Adamawa, right, was literally conquered. They suffered one of the most brutal conquests. I'm telling you, so many of them were wiped out. Just the remaining people, the minor groups that remained, that is where Fintiri, one of them, Fintiri comes from. And he has said, listen, all our traditional leaders, none of them will have any root or connection to the Fulani extraction. I'll show you the video. I will sincerely show you the video when Fintiri withdrew that. He withdrew it. He said, all Fulani traditional rulers, all of you have been stripped off. How come that the witch cries yesterday, today the child dies? And people are still doubting that Tinubu, this man, intention is clear. Anything that has to do with Fulani oligarchs, Fulani hegemony, this man just wants scatter them. He won't pour sand for their eye. That is what he's ready to do. Doesn't care. He doesn't give a damn. anybody that wants to stand in his way, right? Because he feels that, listen, I am a southern president. In his own pocket, he thinks that he is doing the turn of the south, which is true, by the way, but he's not favoring us. However, we will not say that because we in the south we are educated and we are too learned and civilized. I don't want to be civilized. At this stage, if the North couldn't have said that when Buhari was there underperforming, that they should rally around and kick him out and bring a better North, right? Because everybody said Buhari actually failed. If they couldn't gather around to say let us kick him out, Atiku was literally in Dubai. All the 8 years of Buhari, Atiku only came to do election. Atiku knew that it was rigged. He didn't even bother. Just say, "Now my brother, leave and make it go enjoy in turn. After all, and stay our turn. Make go do it." And Dubai immediately, and Atiku immediately went back. He went back to Dubai to go and have his nice time. He didn't bother. Oh, now we they will come the brain. No, this guy is not competent. I am competent. Let's forget about our sectionality. Let us forget about our regionalism. No. Let us put Atiku there. You see, this is why I look at Obi. I say, Obi must be very careful because Obi must be very smart. Oh, the North are very cunning. You can see Malami, the former Attorney General of the Federation, the guy who single-handedly ensured that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is still in jail. Right? It was the Attorney General of the Federation who went against the Court of Appeals, what's it called? Yes, judgment. Because the Court of Appeal told them, allow Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to go. But I mean, that is today, we can see him, he is cuddling Obi, he's telling Obi, Obi, you are the nice thing after sliced bread. Obi, I will work with you. I am now the new obedient padlock. I am now an obedient. And then we saw Obi too, Obi was smiling. Obi must understand that in any coalition, and when you know that it is duly your turn, then you must take charge. Yes. He needs to take charge. I don't want to dwell so much on Obi because Obi is better a leader in that coalition, and he should not put himself in a position whereby Atiku will just come and hijack it. Yes, because if Atiku hijacks it and Obi now ends up deputizing Atiku, Obi will lose, and that will be the end of his political career. Because by 2031, Nigerians are going to vote for a certain president by 2027. That is just the plain truth. That is just the truth. As a Southerner, we will not be saying that we are the fools, that because we are educated, this time let us jettison ethnicity, let us vote in Atiku, let us vote in anybody regardless of where they are from because of their competence. We will vote for Obi if the coalition brings Obi forward. Yeah, fine. We have no issue with that. But if they now bring Atiku, oh no, Atiku is God, we know they vote. We will be a by God. I've only said that the North are the greatest by God. The North that will tell you that when Nigerians were shouting, the hunger in the land, there's insecurity. Buhari is not doing anything in the South. Buhari, our youth are protesting, reform the police, reform the NSAS. Buhari came and said that, yeah, you guys are lazy youths. All of you should get out. That you want to take power. That was what he was telling people. And the Northerners then, the Northern youths were saying that, leave Buhari alone, no. He's our son. Yeah, we know, but let him just do his 80. When he leaves, the Southerner will come and correct it. Oh, they felt that the Southerner will come now and correct. Oh, God, in to spoil them. We have to scatter everything. When we scatter it, when everybody can see that, this thing not scatter, no. Then we will not talk about revolution. We will not talk about, okay, Biafra, where are you? Hello, Oduduwa, where are you? Hello, Arewa, where are you? Hello, Middle Belt, where are you? Hello, where are the militants, men? Where are you? Let us discuss how we want to move this. We cannot continue with the patch. The patch is just elongating the day of reckoning. If Tinubu wants scatter, make it scatter. If not corruption, he wants to do, make it continue. We approve of it. If Tinubu wants to rig 2027 election to defeat the Northerners from coming back, he should go ahead, make it rig down. Not be today, he won't be the first person that will rig. The things that the IBB, the Saudi Abacha, all of them have done, not be today. What Abdul Salam did with that useless That is the most useless constitution ever in Nigeria, in the world, in Africa, everywhere. A constitution that protects the right of only the North. It protects their religion. It protects their educational development level. It protects their employment level. It gives them what we call federal character as above meritocracy. You can see. So now you know what me. Hey, no, 2027. You know what? Let us allow not. If it's anything that the coalition brings, even if it's an article, if it is an Obi, but they know what they are doing. They know that Obi, who that man, because he's not vocal in this coalition. He is looking like Obi is more or less like a second fiddle in this coalition. Obi is like the one that is even begging for them. You know, as much as we know that those North wants to get into power, Obi should have been the one charging, leading from the front, saying things that everybody will know that okay, even when the coalition happens, Obi will be the ringleader. But it's article that we can see. Is that not why Tinubu has now said that I will start with you first and foremost. I'll collect your chief staff title. I'll turn you to an ordinary Nigerian. Nobody will see you as anybody that is maybe any high citizen. He exposed him. Atiku cannot say a word. Atiku is just quiet. You know? The next thing he also attacked, he gave Obi a slice of it. He attacked his brother. It's crazy. Let me show you the video of Waziri. Then afterwards, we watch or we listen to what people have to say about Obi regarding this coalition, that Obi must fight for his position, otherwise they will all go for Tinubu, that a Fulani man must not come back to power. Thank you if you're just joining.
Fellow citizens of Adamawa State.
In a statewide broadcast, Governor Ahmadu Fintiri said the creation of these new chiefdoms and emirates is aimed at repositioning the traditional institutions and enhancing their roles in promoting peace, security, and development of the state. He said the move is also expected to provide more centers for dispute resolutions, improve governance in ungoverned spaces, and strengthen social cohesion.
The following chiefdoms and emirates are created. 1. Kuba Chiefdom with headquarters at Hong, second-class status. Madagali Chiefdom with headquarters at Gulag, second-class status. Michka Chiefdom with headquarters at Michka, second-class status. Fufore Emirate with headquarters at Fufore, second-class status. Gombe Chiefdom with headquarters at Gombe, third-class status. Yungur Chiefdom with headquarters at Dumne, third-class status. Fellow citizens, this creation is already gazetted and now part of our statutory repository.
Assured that his administration will continue to respond positively to genuine demands and agitations from other nationalities.
While we congratulate the new emirates and chiefdoms, we remain appreciative of other demands and agitation from other nationalities. I can assure you that this is a continuous process.
The governor noted that the creation of the new chiefdoms and emirates is already gazetted and part of the state laws. Nuhu Ansam, AIT News, Yola.
Former Vice President Atiku Abubakar is at risk of losing his position as second in command to the Lamido of Adamawa. Atiku, who holds the revered traditional title of Waziri Adamawa, has reportedly been affected by a new directive issued by Governor Ahmadu Fintiri. According to a circular released by the State Ministry for Local Government and Chieftaincy Affairs, the circular signed by Adamawa Felicity, Permanent Secretary of the Ministry, states that non-indigenes cannot hold traditional titles outside their native domains. According to the circular, Governor Fintiri has directed that all members of Kingmakers Councils must be indigenes of the following areas: Yola South, Yola North, Mayo Bewa, Song, and Zumo District. Also, members of the Mubi Emirate Council must be indigenes of either Mubi North or Mubi South.